Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. The Cleveland Browns have just added a little more spice to what's already been a fascinating season. Just this past week, they managed to secure their second win of the season, and it was no ordinary victory. They took down the Miami Dolphins with authority, winning 31-6 in a game that showcased their ability to dominate when everything clicks. But as you all know, in the NFL, wins are great, but the questions around the team's quarterback situation and future plans are what really keep fans talking. Especially now, with some intriguing rumors swirling around, rumors that could potentially shake up the entire franchise and even the division. Let's start by breaking down what actually happened on the field. Dillon Gabriel, who stepped into the starting role after Joe Flacco was traded to Cincinnati, had a game that some might say was underwhelming in terms of stats. He didn't exactly light up the scoreboard, but the team's overall performance was solid enough to get the job done. Sometimes, in blowout victories, the starting quarterback isn't asked to do too much, and that was the case here. Gabriel managed the game effectively, but the real story is what's happening off the field, the whispers of change, the debates among fans and analysts alike about whether the Browns should stick with Gabriel or make a bold move to bring in someone new. And that's where things get really interesting. During the post-game analysis and in the local Cleveland sports radio scene, there's one name that keeps popping up: Shedeur Sanders. Yes, that's right, Shedeur Sanders, the young quarterback from Colorado, son of the legendary Deion Sanders. Now, he's been the talk of the college football world, especially after an impressive preseason and what many call a high-profile family that automatically puts him in the spotlight. The question is, could he be the future answer for Cleveland? That's exactly what some fans and media personalities, like the well-known Cleveland radio host Tony Rizzo, are speculating about. Rizzo, a vocal and passionate Browns supporter, recently voiced his opinion on ESPN Cleveland's platform. He suggested that if the team is not satisfied with Gabriel's performance, they should consider using the upcoming bye week to get Shedeur Sanders ready to start against the New York Jets. Think about that for a second. The Jets, a team that's been a thorn in Cleveland's side in recent years, could be the perfect opportunity for Sanders to make his first start in the NFL. It's a bold move, no doubt, but in today's NFL, things are changing fast. Teams are less patient, and the window for young quarterbacks to prove themselves is shrinking. But why is there so much buzz about Sanders right now? Well, aside from his impressive preseason showing, it's the fact that he's been making headlines due to his high-profile family background and the potential he's shown in college. Some fans see him as the long-term solution, the franchise quarterback that Cleveland has been searching for since the days of Bernie Kosar. And let's be honest, the Browns have had their fair share of quarterback struggles in recent years. From Baker Mayfield to Baker again, and then to Deshaun Watson, the team has been trying to find stability at the most important position on the field. Now, it's worth mentioning that Shedeur Sanders hasn't played a single NFL snap yet. He's still technically a rookie, still unproven at this level, and the team's coaching staff would be cautious before throwing him into the fire. But the preseason hype, combined with the fact that he's still just a fifth-round pick, makes him an intriguing option for the Browns if they're looking to shake things up. Some fans believe that giving Sanders a shot sooner rather than later could be the move that propels Cleveland into the playoff conversation and maybe even beyond. Let's not forget that the NFL has become a league where patience is often in short supply, especially at the quarterback position. You see it all around the league. Teams are quick to pull the trigger if they feel their current guy isn't the long-term solution. The Browns, historically a franchise known for patience and stability, seem to be moving in a different direction in 2025. The pressure from fans, the media, and even the front office is mounting to see results, and sometimes that means taking risks. Now, shifting gears a bit, there are rumors of a potential trade that could turn some heads. Specifically, the possibility of acquiring wide receiver Garrett Wilson from the New York Jets. That's right, folks. Rizzo himself said he'd drive to New York to get Wilson if the opportunity arises, and he's not alone in that sentiment. Wilson has been one of the standout receivers in the league, and pairing him with a young quarterback like Sanders could be exactly what the Browns need to elevate their passing game. Imagine the kind of explosive plays that could happen with Wilson's speed and Sanders' arm talent. It's the kind of move that could change the entire offensive dynamic of Cleveland's attack. Of course, these rumors are still speculative, but they highlight the sense that the Browns are actively exploring their options to improve and get ahead of the curve. The team's recent performances, combined with the buzz around Sanders and potential trades, suggest that Cleveland might be on the verge of a significant shift. Whether it's giving Sanders the starting job sooner than expected, making a bold trade for Wilson, or just continuing to evaluate their options, one thing's clear: the Browns are not content to stay stagnant. Looking ahead, Cleveland's schedule remains challenging but also full of opportunities. Their next game, a matchup against the Patriots, is set for Sunday at 1 p.m. ET. It's a crucial game that could provide more clarity on the team's direction. Will they stick with Gabriel for one more game? Will they give Sanders a shot? Or could they pull off a trade that instantly upgrades their roster? These are the questions that every Browns fan is asking right now, and the answers could come sooner than you think. As we analyze the bigger picture, it's important to remember that the AFC North is a division that's always competitive, always tough. The Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers are all formidable opponents, and any shift in Cleveland's strategy could have ripple effects across the division. A quarterback change, especially to a talented young player like Sanders, could give the Browns a new edge, a fresh spark that might just be enough to push them over the top. But it also comes with risks. Rushing a rookie quarterback into action too soon can backfire, especially if the team isn't fully prepared for the transition. In the end, what's most exciting about all these rumors is the sense that Cleveland is at a crossroads. The team has a solid defense, a promising running game, and a passionate fan base eager for success. Now it's about whether they'll take the bold step to fully embrace the future, whether that means giving Sanders a shot, making a trade for Wilson, or both. The pieces are starting to fall into place, and it's impossible not to get caught up in the excitement. So, Browns fans, what do you think? Do you believe Shedeur Sanders should be the next quarterback? Would you trade for Garrett Wilson if it meant a better shot at the playoffs? Or are you happy with the current situation and want to see Gabriel stay the course? Whatever your opinion, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your voice matters just as much as the team's decisions. And as always, I'll be back soon with more updates, more analysis, and more of the latest Cleveland Browns news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable and thrilling in recent memory, and we're right here to bring it all to you. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's see where this wild ride takes us. Thanks for watching, Browns fans, and remember, this is your home for everything Cleveland Browns. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and TO, the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.